Well, major routes around the country are expected to experience high traffic volumes ahead of the Christmas long weekend. Newzroom Afrika's Nqobile Madlala is monitoring the N1 in Limpopo, and you joining us now from the Nyl Plaza. Nqobile Madlala, what are you seeing and hearing?
But I can tell you that at around about 12 o'clock, if you were in Nyl Plaza, you would experience over 2,000 cars passing that area. We know where we are, it's passing at over 1,900 just in this plaza alone. And they've had to open for about 10 minutes because they were experiencing quite a lot of traffic going into the N1, of course. I want to bring in now my guest to speak to us about this. Over 1,900 cars passing here. How difficult is it to ensure that everyone's safe?
No, well, we've got our officers on the ground who are doing this poll. We've got a strategy of about 10 to 20 kilometer radius of our WISPOL in terms of our deployment of our traffic officers. But like you said, when there's a pressure, we are able to negotiate with the Nyl Plaza, the management, and then we open for 10 minutes. And that actually alleviates the pressure from the toll gates.
And I mean, I can imagine that's not the only pressure that you're worried about. I know that you've already arrested a highest speeder.
Yes, of course. For this festive, the last highest was 187. But this morning, we just nabbed one. And what makes me worried is that it's a youth of 29 years. And as a result, we nabbed him at 213, which really is still unacceptable. And I'm asking myself, in this kind of a congestion, how did he make it? And I know they take an advantage of going to south because it's not heavily congested. But my guys were able to nab him, and he's behind the bars as we speak.
And what's the strategy for this festive season? Because we understand that there's quite a lot of people that are driving here.
Well, we do blitzes in terms of drunken driving. We do WISPOL. We use our MVRs vehicles to nab and to track down those irresponsible road users. But most importantly, we are doing sort of campaigns and awareness. We talk to our motorists to be more patient and to be more responsible, because road safety starts with them. And they also have a responsibility of road safety. We only augment in terms of what they are actually doing in the name of road safety.
Christmas is around the corner. There's a lot more people that are going to be driving. How are you going to deal with that?
Well, we've started intensifying from the beginning of this month. Actually, we have started our Christmas even prior. But we know that our motorists, we are going to their different destinations, especially to the rurals. When they go there, they start to misbehave. So we want to urge them at all times, let us adhere to the rules of the road, let us adhere to the prescribed speed limit, so that whatever that we are doing, we drive to arrive alive.
And lastly, the N1 is known for quite a lot of accidents that take place here. Have you seen any accidents so far?
Well, we nearly got a disappointment yesterday that we had almost 9 vehicles that were involved. But the fortunate part of it, there were very injuries, serious injuries, but little number of people who may passed on. So up to so far, we don't experience such a lot of accidents happening along the N1 as a notorious in comparison with the previous years.
Thank you very much for speaking to us. Well, of course, that's Limpopo traffic speaking to us about what's happening on the road here. But, of course, just saying that more boots are on the ground to ensure that people do adhere to the law.
Okay. Nqobile Madlala, thank you very much for that update.